Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of MHP Gaming. I'm Hawk.
I'm AJ.
And today we're going to continue to make Her Play Undertale. Thank you for joining the party. Let's go on an adventure. So we're going to head back to that battle with Papyrus and pick it up from there.
I have to fight him again?
You didn't win.
How do I win?
Just keep going on the way you were. Lips. Let's date later. Alright, they're nice enough to just jump in and get you into the thick of things.
Am I supposed to injure him some or what?
No, just keep the fight going on and just keep the conversation moving. Same as all the other fights. Mostly it's just surviving long enough to let them finish talking.
What do I do about the spacing of these things? That's what's getting me.
Left and right.
Yeah, I know!
Sorry?
Oh, it's still a pain in the butt to time. I'm not good at this. There's a reason I don't play these types of games. A very big one.
Those claws in trouble. Papyrus, head of the Royal Guard. Nice. Nice. Beauty yogurt. Close. Will anyone like me as sincerely as you? Close. Nice cream. Someone like you is really rare.
Damn it.
Papyrus is trying hard to play it cool. And dating might... After you're captured and sent away. Ah, who cares? I give up. Papyrus is cackling. An illustration of a hug. Give up or face my special attack! He's preparing a bone attack. Yes, very soon I will. Not too long and I will use that special attack. He's preparing a bone attack. This is your last chance before my special attack. He's preparing a bone attack. Behold, my special attack! What the heck? That's my special attack! Hey, you stupid dog! Do you hear me? Stop munching on that bone! Hey, what are you doing? Come back here with my special attack! Oh well, I'll just use a really cool regular attack! Here's an absolutely normal attack. Cool dude! Watch out for the little bone. Well, it's clear you can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots. Therefore I, the great Papyrus, elect to grant you pity. I will spare you, human. Now's your chance to accept my mercy. Woo, you let Papyrus live.
Finally. God.
Whew. He made you work for that one.
No shit.
No, I can't even stop someone as weak as you.
Go jump in the river.
Undyne's going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and my friend quantity will remain stagnant.
Hey, your brother.
What should you say? Really? You want to be friends with me?
Yeah, let's go for a swim and I'll drown you.
Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Wowie, we haven't even had our first date. And I've already managed to hit the friend zone.
Oh god.
You can't help but love Papyrus. Who knew that all I needed was to make pals? Was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them. Never worked for me. You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through.
Finally.
And I'll give you directions to the surface. Continue forward until you reach the end of the cavern. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. That's the magical seal trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul like you. That's why the king wants to acquire a human. He wants to open the barrier with soul power. Then us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters. He is, well, he's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I am certain if you just say, "Excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" He'll guide you right to the barrier himself.
Yeah, huh?
Anyway, that's enough talking. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and have that date.
Oh my.
So, ready for your first date?
No. Yo.
So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. A place I like to spend a lot of time. my house.
It's moving a little bit fast, bro. What the hell is coming out from under that door?
Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. Oh, it's my favorite game show. It says, stay tuned for a new program, MTT. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it. Sons, please pick up your sock. Okay. Don't put it back down. Move it. Okay. You moved it 2 inches. Move it into your bedroom. Okay. And don't bring it back. Okay. It's still here. Didn't you just say not to bring it back to my room? Forget it.
Oh my. Why are you following me?
Aha! Interested in my food museum?
Okay, I got a new name for fridges.
Please peruse my culinary art show. Half of the fridge is filled with containers, all labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. What? Catch that meddling canine! Curses! Sans!
Okay, that was funny.
Stop plaguing my life with incidental music!
Okay, that was great, Sans. Thank you.
My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something. It was like a quiche, but filled with a sugary, non-egg substance. How absurd!
So pie?
That's the trash can! Feel free to visit it anytime. This is my brother's pet rock. He always forgets to feed it. As usual, I have to take responsibility. The rock is covered in sprinkles. You touch the couch. It makes a jangling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch. You got 20G.
I just robbed him.
It's a joke book. Take a look inside. Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. That's my room. If you've finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Go inside.
Go for broke. It's a race car bed. Oh dear.
Why don't I get a race car bed? Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh?
Yeah,
Seems like it was only yesterday,
it was 20 minutes ago.
even though it basically just happened. The internet. I'm quite popular there.
I'm sure you are.
I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has besieged my online persona, always sending me bad puns in a goofy font.
It's your brother.
There are no skeletons inside my closet, except me sometimes.
Refrain from making the closet joke.
Look in the closet. Clothes are hung up neatly inside.
This is fucking awkward.
That book's one of my favorites. Advanced Puzzle Construction for Critical Minds. That next book's another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me. Isn't that flag neato? Undine found it at the bay. I can never decide if I want to say Undine or Undine.
I'm pretty sure it's Undine.
I think it's from the human world.
It's a pirate flag.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons.
Refrain from making "we all have a skeleton inside us" joke.
Ah, yes, action figures.
There's so many inappropriate things I could be saying right now.
A great reference for theoretical battle scenarios.
It's not wrong.
How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to surprise people.
Your brother?
Yeah, that's right. Santa.
Oh.
That's my bed. If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair.
You don't have hair.
Sun on my
You
skin.
don't have that either.
Of course, that's just a dream. So instead, I cruise while I snooze.
Oh boy. I think I'm done with you.
You want to try talking to him? See if you can get something happening there? So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start the date? This couldn't possibly get awkward. Okay, dating start!
What the hell is happening?
You started a date. I hope you healed. Here we are, on our date. Actually, I've never done this before, but don't worry. You can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for Dating Hub. Ooh. Wowie, I feel so informed. I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2. Ask them on a date. Ahem, human, I, the great papyrus, will go on a date with you.
Is everyone else watching this as uncomfortable as I am right now?
Say what you will, better than our first date. Really? Wowie! I guess that means it's time for part 3.
Oh, I should have accidentally said that.
Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing? That bandana around your head. You're wearing clothing right now. Not only that, earlier today, you were also wearing clothing. No! Could it be? You wanted to date me from the very beginning.
I think I killed him.
No! You planned it all! You're way better at dating than I am. No, your dating power. It's over 9,000. Yeah. Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great papyrus, have never been beaten at dating, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing.
Please do.
In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes.
Is there underwear with days of the week on them?
Just in case somebody happens to ask me on a date.
Oh boy.
If I had eyebrows, I would raise them suggestively. Behold! What do you think of my secret style? No!
What am I doing wrong?
A genuine compliment!
This is so weird.
Date power rising.
Cool, dude.
However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. Move and inspect with Z. My hat? My hat. My hat. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. Just for you.
Better not be a trap.
Do you know what this is? Spaghetti.
I should have guessed.
That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Right? But oh so wrong. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work.
Your brother made it, didn't he?
Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cast, then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this.
Please.
There's no way this can go any further. You take a small bite of his brain sketty. Your face reflectively scrunches up. Reflexively, the taste is indescribable. What a passionate expression! You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. Ah! Ah! No!
Did I just kill him?
Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake.
Sure, bro.
Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. I, Papyrus. Boy, is it hot in here? Is it just me? Oh, shoot. Human, I'm sorry. I don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean, I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me, that I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then, on the date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. And instead, by dating you, I have only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend?
I'm still waiting for Sans to rescue me somehow.
No, wait, that's wrong. I can't fail at anything. Human, I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend and act like this all never happened. After all, you are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship. So please, don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday you'll find someone as great as me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll help you settle for second best.
Well, at least you're nice about it.
Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number.
Oh, God.
You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. So, how was your first date?
I don't ever want to repeat that.
It's a painting of a cartoon bone. The door is locked. The sink is so tall, you can't even wash your hands. So that happened.
That happened. And it went on like 10 minutes way too long. Not even joking.
No matter what, you got to admit there was some funny parts to that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, sure. Now that I've used all my healing items on that stupid asshole. Well, I hope I'm done with them for now.
You'd think he could at least buy you an ice cream as an apology for all that.
I know, right? For real, dude.
Well, they gave you 20 gold. Or I guess I should say you looted it from their couch.
Alright, this place. It was pretty here.
This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard, over and over. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard, over and over. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination. Yo! Are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome! She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here.
Why weren't you there to save me?
What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before?
What's your other job?
Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grilby's. Want to come? Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work.
What's his other job?
The other station that he met you at before.
Oh.
Over here. I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone. Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Hey, Sans. Weren't you here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch.
Oh, my.
Here, get comfy. Oops, watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Hey, that sounds pretty good. Grilby, we'll have a double order of burg. So, what do you think of my brother? Of course he's cool. You'd be cool too if you wore that outfit every day.
Sure.
He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to. Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that, I mean he wears it in the shower. Here comes the grub. Want some ketchup? Bon appetit. You tip, the cap falls off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours on your food. Whoops. Yeah, forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree, Papyrus tries real hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard
Let me guess, he's really part of the Royal Guard.
and begged her to be let in it. Or to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a talking flower? So, you know all about it. The echo flower. They're all over the marsh. Say something to them, and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. So, do you know what that means?
No.
Flowey's been talking to Papyrus.
Ah. I was wondering if that had something to do with Flowey.
Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 10,000 G. Just kidding. Grilby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Can I at least have my burger?
Can we shove that burger in our pocket? Grilb said that your food is probably cold by now. Sans is interesting. He's told me all about all kinds of incredible food. But, despite his knowledge, he always orders the worst burger off the menu. Sansy, come back and sit with me. Everything's so fun when you're around. like Sans. Sometimes he feeds us scraps of food under the table. Then his brother gets mad. But why? We're adults. We can handle it. I was hoping Sans came to give me a pat on the head. Interloper. Huh? Since when did you and Sans become friends? I don't like him. He loves to appear without moving.
Alright, well, I guess, getting to a good point to call it.
Alright, want to call it here then?
May as well.
Alrighty then, thank you for joining us for another episode of MHP Gaming. Like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. Look at our Discord down in the video description there to head on in and suggest some videos you want to see, video games you want to see us make each other play. Wow, I'm doing well today.
Yep.
See ya.